depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Wolf. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And a quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game. A chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And they get to completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes the bunch formation. Using his legs, it's Lewis. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Northwestern has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it...
It's a fumble! The defense scoops it up.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short completion of the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
On a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the PAT is good. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And it's a bunch formation. With some pre-snap eye candy. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. down quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver that's enough for the first down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Memphis, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play, looking to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. At the 10, touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks through the PAT. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Oh, and he fumbles! Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wolf. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to roam. Touchdown, Memphis. This quarterback on fire today. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. He flips it to the back across the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. And heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting.
I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Play action here on first down. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Wolf. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Northwestern. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this little more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room in the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Looks like Northwestern will have the 1st down. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. First out and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end up pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
I really love the way more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a quick grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Memphis has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Northwestern. There was no catching him that time.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Northwestern, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Wolf. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Northwestern will have the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they could secure the W by just kneeling down.